Hi everyone, this is Ronnie Isaiah, author of Kaballah of Google, and we're back for the final section, for the final part of Chapter 2. We're just completing here the story of Rabbi Kiva's letters. The hay moves in to take center stage. Master of the world, may it be your will to create the world starting with me, because with me it is called the first letter of the words Hod and Hadar, meaning beauty and majesty, and Lahodos, meaning to praise your great name. I'm sure you're liking what I'm saying. The Holy One, blessed be He, answered the hay and said, No. Huh? What, why not? The Holy One, blessed be He, replied to the hay, From you will start the word Hayom Hadin, meaning day of judgment, as in when I judged unfavorably towards my children Israel. Upon hearing this, the hay backed away, allowing the Dalit to move in to give it his best shot. Master of the world, may it be your will to create the world starting with me, because with me begins the words Dor Lador, meaning from generation to generation eternal will stand the Eser Dvarot, meaning 10 commandments. It should be an easy choice that the Torah should start with me, right? The Holy One, blessed be He, answered the Dalit with a no. Are you sure? Because I can come back later and then you can let me know, okay, how's that plan? The Holy One, blessed be He, replied to the Dalit, From you will come into the world the word Deen, meaning judgment, as it is said, Bain Deen Ladeen, meaning from judgment to judgment. When Dalit backed away with a great disappointing sigh, Gimel saw its chance to be heard stepping up front. Master of the world, may it be your will to use me to begin the world that you will create, because with me is called out Gvurot and Gedolot, meaning great and powerful, and what's more, you should pick me, because if you start with Gimel, you start with great. The Lord answered the Gimel with a no, because Goofy starts with a Gimel, and the world cannot be created with a letter that starts the word goofball. The Gimel heard and backed away in a hurry. All the other letters by now were singing a new tune. Instead of begging to go first, they were complaining about how they should definitely not go first. They all backed up behind a cloud, leaving only Aleph and Beit up front, being the only ones around that had not asked the Lord to go first yet. Beit looked at Aleph and decided to make the first move. Master of the world, may it be your will to use me to begin the world that you will create, because with me your name is called out in blessings, as it is said, Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo, meaning blessed be he, and blessed is his name. And with me the children of Israel will bless each other. The Holy One, blessed be he, replied to the base, Yes. Yes? You said yes? Blessed is the Lord who began his creation with a bait, like it is written in the beginning of the Torah, Bereshit bara, meaning in the beginning, the Almighty created. The Lord told the bait, From you will begin the Torah. Upon hearing this, the Aleph backed away in tears with great disappointment. The Lord asked the Aleph, Aleph, why are you going away without saying anything to me? Yes, sir, Master of the Universe. Well, it really doesn't matter much now. I guess you see clearly that I'm such an unimportant letter after all the other letters all make a sound, and I'm silent. They are all worth more than me. Base is 2, Gimel 3, Dalet is 4, Hay is 5, and I am but one. The Lord told the Aleph, Aleph, don't worry. You will become their leader like a king. I am one, and you are one, and the Torah is one. And because the first letter in the word emet, meaning truth, is Aleph, and this world is founded on the truth of the Torah, therefore, Aleph, when I will give the Torah to the Jewish people through my servant Moses at Mount Sinai, I will begin with none other than you. Aleph will be the first letter and the first word of the 10 Commandments. Anoki Hashem, meaning I am the Lord your God. Upon hearing this, the Aleph stopped crying and became very happy, for Aleph would forever lead the holy letters that would always remain close behind. With the story of Rabbi Akiva's letters, it should be more understood that each letter has its own character. Kabbalah goes further to state that each letter has a color, a numerical value, a planet that is most influenced by it, a month that is most influenced by it, and as mentioned before, the letters that make up the name that the letter is called. The letters are powerful indeed, being that God created the entire world with them. Kaballah explains how, and Hasidus explains why. More will be brought out in the next chapter. This level of detail and definition can in no way be imitated by Google or any other worldly device. Google begins their semantic indexing on the word level and uses sentence structure and theme relevance to associate them. The power that is invoked in the words Google employs and indexes is in direct relation to their desire in the marketplace and the price that the word brings. Stay tuned for Chapter 3, Kaballah of Google. This is the author, Ron Isaiah, signing out.